What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back with another realistic rebuild. We only have 3 of these left to do, and today we have the Kansas City Chiefs on tap. Not that they really need my help, we're gonna go ahead, since I'm doing all 32 teams, doing a Kansas City Chiefs realistic rebuild. Let's go. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As always, quick plug real quick. Not as always, because I usually don't say this, but I have a podcast with 2 of my friends where we talk football, and tomorrow is the first episode of the new year, and we plan on bringing bigger and better things. So I encourage you guys, if you have time, to give it a chance tomorrow, because I really have some good plans for it, and I really think you guys would enjoy it if you love listening to football talk. Regardless, though, the Kansas City Chiefs, I went ahead and submitted to the playoffs, and 13-4 on the season, and of course they'll be in the playoffs. Whether they have the first round bye or not obviously remains to be seen. And as far as the Chiefs roster is concerned, they got Patrick Mahomes. Clyde's not even starting anymore, so obviously it's like Isaiah Pacheco and Jerry McKinnon who are kind of taking over at this point. You have Juju, Mecole Hardman, Kadarius Toney, the best tight end in the league, and Travis Kelce, MVS. Now on the defense side of the football, Nick Bolton, Willie Gay, Harris, Reed, McDuffie. There's a lot to like about this Chiefs roster. Like I said, as far as me needing to come in and save this team, that's really not what's going to happen today. It's more or less just me going to be piggybacking off the Chiefs and just winning a Super Bowl, because like I said, I do all 32 teams. So we're going to simulate week by week here and see if we can start off with beating the Cincinnati Bengals and move on to divisional weekend. Let's see what happens. Usually the Bengals own the Chiefs, and that stays exactly that way even here in Madden. They win 41-35, so we have an off season ahead of us to figure out what we're going to do to fix this problem. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props app that allows you to choose overs or unders on your favorite players that you enjoy watching each and every day. It is available on mobile or desktop, and this is how it looks. They give you the number and you're going to choose over or under on it. They pretty much have every sport you can imagine, whether it's soccer, NFL, NHL. They have a ton of different options. So this is how it works. You choose between 2 to 6 players, 2 being 3 times your money, all the way up to 6 players, 25 times your money. Prize Picks has just elevated my watching experience to a whole new level. So if you want to sign up, I also have some of my entries as examples here. That way you can kind of see how it works. But if you want to sign up, links in the description. Use code Crushables. They match your deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. Thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. As always, we start with the re-signing stage first, and Juju Smith-Schuster is a free agent, and apparently he got superstar development. So kind of makes sense to try to keep him if we can. Mecole Hardman as well, Orlando Brown. So those are the top 3. Juan Thornhill, I wouldn't mind. Jerry McKinnon, although he's been really good, he has gone down to a 7th overall. So don't know if there makes much sense to sign him. And other than that, I think that's going to be it. So let me start off with a simple re-sign and Derek Nottie. We do have like $50 million in cap space, so we do have the ability to have a pretty good offseason, I would say. So Derek Nottie's taken care of. Orlando Brown, I think, wants a bag, which is why he hasn't. I don't know. Has he been extended in real life and Madden hasn't updated? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I'm going to give him a bag here. He is back, so we keep our left tackle they got from the Ravens. I think I choose one or the other. So if I don't get Juju, who is actually superstar, I think I should probably go for Juju. So we're going to go for Juju Smith-Schuster here since he got superstar dev. If I don't get him, then I will go for Mecole Hardman, and he's going to test free agency. So I'll just re-sign Mecole Hardman then and just move on to a different wide receiver. So Mecole Hardman will wanted to bring back one or the other, and I think I'm good. Juan Thornhill, I guess, is somebody I wouldn't mind bringing back too. So give him a deal, and he's back. So got that taken care of. We're left with like $18 million, give or take. So we're going to head to free agency with this $18 million. Probably make some trades potentially. We'll see what our best option is as far as re-signs, or not re-sign, signing or making a trade. I'm actually going to start off with cutting Frank Clark and free up just $9 million more. I just feel like we can get somebody much better at that position if we free up some money there. So that is taken care of. And then the other one I'm kind of thinking about is MVS. I mean, we don't have another wide receiver, but MVS is just one of those guys where $7 million, actually, let's just keep him. I thought about cutting him, but I don't really see the point. So after the re-signing stage, I know we have MVS and Mecole Hardman and Toney. So we have 3 wide receivers. So, I mean, I could cut MVS. We also have Sky Moore as well. I mean, clearly this team, they want to start Clyde, and I don't know what the future is for Clyde Edwards-Helaire on the Chiefs, but I guess I will go ahead and have him as a starter for now. Or maybe we could have a reunion with Kareem Hunt. That could be interesting as well. Probably won't do that based off what happened when he was cut, but I think I want a number 1 wide receiver. I think that'd be the best thing to do, even though Mahomes makes it work, obviously. If we can get like a number 1 guy, I think that'd be great. So we could cut MVS and roll with Hardman and Tony as our other 2 and then get a number 1. I think that could make a lot of sense. And then we obviously got rid of one of our edge rushers, but I think we could address that in the draft easily. Another corner would be amazing. McDuffie and L'Jarius Sneed is great. Linebackers could use another one as well. So definitely some things we need to figure out, but we are going to, figure it out in due time. So I have 3 offers here in free agency, and I couldn't help but think, if Tony Pollard enters free agency, imagine the damage this man could do with Mahomes as his quarterback. We know how big of a weapon he is. We all see what Jerick McKinnon is, right? Tony Pollard could be him times 3, in my opinion. So I'm going for Levi Wallace and Azeez Al-Shaair as well. I really want Tony Pollard, to be honest with you, like really badly. So I am going to try to up my offer. And him on the Chiefs would just be such a crazy scenario, in my opinion. So Pollard is on the Chiefs, and we get Azeez Al-Shaair, hopefully to sign here soon. No, the Cowboys up their offer. I mean, even if I don't get him, it's really not going to hurt my feelings. So I'm not even going to up my offer. So we'll see if he just signs or not. He doesn't. No big deal. So we get Tony Pollard as our big acquisition and Levi Wallace as another acquisition. So didn't do much in free agency here, and we still have $13 million. So if we free up, like I said, $7 million by cutting MVS, which I think is what I'm going to do, that gives us about $20 million to go for different wide receivers. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be cutting MVS. And then I wanted to look at Clyde. Since we just got Tony Pollard and we don't know what the future is for Clyde, he's on a 1 year. He has 1 year remaining on his contract. And we could trade him away if we wanted to. We'll see, though. We'll see. Maybe we could include him in a trade for a wide receiver, like I said, because then you could have, I guess, Wayne Gallman and then Tony Pollard, and then you'll have Isaiah Pacheco as your running back. So we don't really need Clyde necessarily. Now we have Pollard and Pacheco. Pacheco could be the guy that runs the ball, and Pollard, as we know, is an absolute weapon out of the backfield. It's going to be our Jerick McKinnon. So let's go make a trade for a wide receiver, and then I'll be a happy man. We're actually not trading for a wide receiver. Instead, we are getting Montez Sweat on the Washington Commanders, getting a trading a 3rd and a 4th for him to get in replacement for Frank Clark. The next thing I want to do is I want to trade Clyde for a draft pick here on draft night. So whatever team is in desperate need for a running back, I think Clyde can, maybe go deliver services somewhere else. So Clyde, maybe unlike maybe the Falcons could be interesting. So if I can get like a 4th round pick to replace what I just traded away from Montez Sweat, I think that'd be pretty solid. So I'm trading Clyde over to the Falcons for a 4th round pick, just because running backs aren't that valuable. And just to get, some draft compensation back after we traded for Montez Sweat. Feel pretty good about that. So now we can head to the draft, feeling pretty good. I think the biggest thing for me is now we need to get a linebacker and a wide receiver with our first 2 draft picks. So that is what we'll be doing. So let's jump right in. And let's take a real quick look at what we can get. So round 1, pick 23. Wide receiver is kind of my priority here. I guess we can go round 1, linebacker, whatever we decide to do. So let's see what's available. You got Paris Johnson, Bijan Robinson. We don't need a running back. Anton Harrison, Antonio Johnson, Gibbs. And then you have the linebackers, which I need a good coverage linebacker, which looks like Felix might be able to do that. Also could rush the passer a little bit as well. He's got B zone coverage. So I think I could actually take that. And then you have, maybe you have some good wide receivers on the board. Let's see. But I could probably wait till round 2. Like A.T. Perry maybe available in round 2. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Kansas State linebacker here. We're going to take him. We definitely need another linebacker. And I think Felix fits the bill. He should be pretty good. He's got good zone coverage. His man coverage may not be all that great. But welcome to the team, Felix. Probably going to be more fit to go after the quarterback. But, B zone coverage, I'll take it. So, round 2, pick 23. We got Javon Foster going off the board. And now it's time for me to get my wide receiver. I was kind of looking at wide receivers, around the league that I could trade for. And I just didn't really see anything that I liked. I was trying to get like a home run hitter. And I just couldn't really find anything. So I guess I'm just going to rely on A.T. Perry to come in and be really good immediately, which I think he will. So we're going to grab him. And that will be my draft. So obviously I didn't need to do too much. This team's already damn good. We really just added Tony Pollard and a couple other pieces, and now the team should be back in the Super Bowl in no time. Hopefully, anyway. We'll see. So offense is looking like this. Got Patrick Mahomes, Tony Pollard, Isaiah Pacheco, Mecole Hardman, A.T. Perry, Sky Moore, and Kadarius Toney. You got Travis Kelce, Nang Smith, Green Humphrey, Tooney, and then Orlando Brown. And on the defense side of the ball, you got Juan Thornhill, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, Felix, Justin Reed, Trent McDuffie, Levi Wallace, and Jerry Sneed, Montez Sweat, Chandler Jones, Derek Nottie, and George Kalafis. So really liking this roster. Obviously, this team is already damn good. I mean, if we don't make the playoffs, I'm going to be, that's just my luck, I guess. That'll be my reaction. So we'll see what happens. So at the end of the season, we end up finishing 11-6, and we won the division, so we're guaranteed a home game. We get to play the 9-8 Chargers. The Broncos went 10-7 as well, so we have some competition in our division. Let's take a look at the stats. He had offense 6 in the NFL, as expected. We know how good the Chiefs offense is. Andy Reid is number 1 on the legacy leaderboard. I did not know that. Defensively, 19th in the NFL, 45-15 from Patrick Mahomes. Rushing wise, Tony Pollard, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Receiving wise, A.T. Perry came in and immediately made an impact. 1,200 yards, 16 touchdowns. That's amazing. Mecole Hardman, Kelsey, Kadarius Toney, Pollard even had quite a few receptions as well, which we kind of figured would be the case with the way this offense is ran. And then 16 sacks from Montez Sweat, who we traded for, and then 13 who we drafted. So absolutely amazing that we love to see it. I mean, Felix came in, immediately made an impact, and Montez Sweat did as well. Everyone we brought in immediately made an impact. So whether or not that's just because it's the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm so glad with the additions we made. Now it is time to go win a Super Bowl. If we can't win it, I'm going to be upset. Let's see what happens. Starting off here at Arrowhead, going up against the Los Angeles Chargers, our division rival. They're a tough opponent, but obviously, as we know, the Chiefs usually have the better of the Chargers. Usually, I say, but this is Madden, so anything can happen. Our offense so far, there we go, 14-14. I feel pretty good that I'm the Chiefs, but although I just know my luck in sim games, and it's just it's a little unfortunate. 21-31 though, so it looks like we might, it's too late to tell. 28-34, we get a field goal, they're gonna score. Okay, I'm gonna make sure we keep the ball here, because if the Chargers somehow get the ball back and I don't even have a chance to respond, I'll never be able to forgive myself. So I'm just gonna give the ball to Paul. Actually, usually the Chiefs just like throw it on 3rd down because they're savages and they just can do that because they're so good. But I'm going to, force the Chargers to use all their timeouts, so we'll try to get that done. Let's see. I'm gonna go inside zone again. I don't know. Well, I could, like I said, I could throw it, but I'm gonna just keep running it with Pollard and hope a first down eventually comes. We have a nice hole here, and we are literally 3rd and 1. Okay, so all we need is 1 yard. 1 yard. That's all we got. That's all we need. That's all we need. I think we can go to Pollard. 3rd and 1. I think he's guaranteed to get us a yard. Guaranteed, right? Come on. We got to get good block, and boom, we got a yard and more, and that is your ball game. So just like that, now we can kneel it out. We're moving on to the next round. Definitely needed that in the worst way. I would have been very upset if we gave the Chargers the ball back. So let me kneel it out, and we're moving on to the next round. And now we head back to Kansas City once again, this time going up against Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. So hopefully come out here and just win another one and move on. 0-0 start. Got Matt Ariza, who is a horrible human being as far as I'm concerned. But, well, I guess I don't know exactly what happened. I think he was found non-guilty if I remember. But 10-3, whatever. And it is 17-3. 17-10. Okay, and can we tie it up, please? We do. Okay, the Jags thought they had a chance for a second here. And okay, so far it is a, can we take the lead, please? There we go. Take it. Take the lead. There we go. 24-17. Get a stop. Take another touchdown. And no, we just don't even give them the ball back. We're moving on to the AFC Championship. We get to play Baltimore or Buffalo. So we get the Chiefs versus the Bills here in the AFC Championship. We have to travel to Buffalo in order to beat them. So let's come out here and see if we can do just that. We know how good the Bills are, so I'm a little nervous about this one. Go up 3-0, and we're going to go up 6-0. I would have loved 14-0, but hey, we allow a field goal for them as well. But they do get their first touchdown, and their defense is legit. So we definitely need to come out here and play good football. And okay, tie ball game. We're still in good position, 20-13 and 20-20. Okay, can we come out here? Let's come out here and score again. Okay. 27-20, and I have no timeouts. All right, so all I have to do is respond with the Chiefs offense. That seems pretty simple, but no timeouts definitely makes things a little bit more interesting. So let's just see if I can come out here and score immediately or not. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I definitely need to make sure I get out of bounds. I'm going to give 17 a chance, and that is going to be overthrown, unfortunately. Mecole Hardman could have been there, but unfortunately, just a little bit overthrown. I need to get in Hail Mary range, so I'm going to look for A.T. Perry here underneath. I'm going to throw Mecole Hardman still on a go route, and then Tony, I'll look for him as well. But I think I'm gonna have AT Perry here for a nice gain, and we're gonna get out of bounds 1st and 10. Mahomes gets hit on the throw, but thankfully we were able to get rid of it, because taking a sack here would be the worst case scenario. Now we're going shot deep post. I actually should probably, well, I can't really throw it in the midfield. I'm going right back to the same play. Let's go back to same play. Let's see if we can get Perry here again. This time they're covering the underneath. I'm throwing it in double coverage, which is just, wait, I just draw the pass interference, I think. I just threw, wow, I'm just so lucky there, man. That is the craziest luck, I will say that. So on the 18-yard line, let's come out here and see if we can punch it in. I get to throw it at the end zone 3 or 4 times now. So let's see if we can get it in the end zone. Actually, I'm going to throw this away. Throw this away. There's nothing open. Don't force anything. All right. Let's go deep in again. Let's see if AT Perry can get open on this crosser route. Let's see. Let's see if it opens up. We do have a free roamer, and oh my goodness, I can't get tackled in bounds. Okay. Oh my goodness, if I got tackled in bounds there, that would have been a disaster. A disaster. Okay. Now we're going to overtime, and my offense or my defense got to stop. So all we need to do now is put a field goal on the board, and we win. At least I think. Yeah, no, never mind. We start off with the football. So never mind. That is not the case at all. So all we got to do is put some points on the board, and we should be in a good position if my defense can get a stop. So let's come down here and score. We forced overtime again, which is kind of funny because it's exactly what happened to the Bills last time. But, you know, last time was at Arrowhead. So hopefully we can maybe do that same thing. Oh, my goodness. Great blocks. I have RB wide open. And I don't know how that doesn't. Oh, my goodness. He was open in midfield. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. It's all good. I'm going to go back to fork. I don't need to get a big gain here. But I do have Perry. So I'll take that. And that was going to be another first down. So I could give Pollard the ball a little bit as well. That's a huge part of our offense. So, but I also like this play. This play usually opens up for me, and we have one of the best tight ends in the league, and I don't think I've thrown it to him once yet. So let's see if this can open up as a touchdown for Kelsey. I think that is going to be a touchdown. I got hit on the way up, but I have Kelsey. So let's see if my defense can get a stop. I'm going to trust in them. It is the Bills offense, and they get a stop. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. So now we've made it all the way to the Super Bowl, and we get to play Jameis Winston and the Saints, who went 14-3, which is kind of interesting. They got a really good simulation. I mean, I would like to think my team's better than the Saints, but I mean, I guess I don't know. We go up 3-0. Okay, good start. I mean, they went 14-3, like I said, so credit where it's due. They had Spencer Rattler. Wait, is it Spencer Rattler starting? I don't know what happened. 17-0. Maybe they did a fake field goal or something. 17-7. All right, can we come out here? Okay, can we not let them tie it up, please? There we go, 10-24. And, okay, 10-24 still. We still have a nice lead, and that should be your ball game unless we let them score 21 in the 4th, and we score. So that should be a Super Bowl for the Kansas City Chiefs here, and that will be how the video ends. I mean, who doesn't want a Super Bowl with the Chiefs? So it's not like I'm, like, feeling overly accomplished right now, but still happy to win one because sometimes you just don't. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. And of course, I kind of wanted to wait till the end to say this because I just didn't really want to talk about it because it's just a really unfortunate situation. Of course, prayers up to Damar Hamlin. Really hope he pulls through, man. That is just a terrible, terrible situation. But thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.